Alright, so first things that I'm going to start is, this is like my third video doing this tonight, but my phone was going to die, so I had to stop. Anyways, to start off with, I made an X on my wrist, well, on my arm, and this is supposed to be really good concealer. This is Glamouflage Light Blendable Concealer Duo from Hard Candy, and we're going to see how well it covers up this X that I've made in pen. So I'm going to go with the darker color because the lighter color has kind of a yellowishy tint to it, and I don't really have yellowishy skin, so I'm just going to go, I don't know if you can see that or not, but so for the most part, it covers pen up. I have to like really put stuff on there, and you can still even kind of see it. But before I tried it with eyeliner, didn't go so well. It just smudged it and everything. But that does kind of work. You can kind of still see the X right there. But anywho, and I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to kind of, yeah, see. Once you kind of try to blend it, like I'm patting it with my finger and dabbing it, and the X is now showing through. So, personally, I don't think it's that good of concealer, but that's just my opinion. Just gonna get this off, but alright. Now into my makeup. So, with fall right around the corner, I thought, why not, whoops, just let me fix this a little bit here. I figured, why not do kind of like a fallish kind of theme? So that's what I'm going to do, if I can just get my mirror out here. So, to start off with, I've got glittery stuff all over my fingers, but to start off with, I'm going to reposition my camera here. Just a moment. That's a little bit better. Alright. So, right there. To start off with, I think I'm gonna have to put that on. I'm gonna have to put a little thingamajiggy on to get my hair out of the way here. Alright, anyways, start off with, I'm gonna put my face primer on. I get crap all over my finger, so I'm gonna use my middle finger. Put about that much on my finger. Hi, Kayla. From what I understand, don't worry, Crystal, I'm not that good with makeup either, but from what I understand, basically, primer just helps to kind of keep your face moisturized after you put makeup on. And it just helps the makeup to kind of go better on your face. That's what my understanding of it is. I could be wrong, but I know that when I put foundation on and I don't have primer, my foundation doesn't really spread on my face as well. And it cracks more than when I have primer on. I mean, foundation on. No, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind. And then eyeshadow primer. I put this on just because from what I've noticed, yeah, it does. It kind of fills in the gaps. For me, personally, eyeshadow, before I learned about eyeshadow primer, I was using just regular eyeshadow, like I just put it on my eye, and since I've been using this, the eyeshadow goes better on my eyelids, and it stays longer. This is not going so well. I repositioned my phone, so my lighting isn't as good as I would like it to be, but I'm gonna try to work on that. I got this all over my eyelash, guys. That's not good. Alright, so now I got my eyeshadow primer on, and what I've been doing lately is I've also been putting, gotta try to figure out a way to fix my lighting here. That's a little bit better. The last few times that I've been doing my makeup, I have been putting, I just looked at that light. I've been putting eyeshadow primer on, and I've also been putting concealer on, and it just, I don't know. It just makes my eyeshadow look better once I put it on. Oh, gosh. That was weird. Just started stinging right there. Anywho. Okay. And with the concealer, all that I do is I just put a little bit on my eyelid, and then I just kind of dab it on my eye and kind of spread it that way. Oh, good gravy. My lighting is so bad. I might have to move you guys again. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do because this is like really bad here. Just bear with me for a moment, guys. I gotta move the camera. Just because the lighting is really bad, the way I had it. Okay, now that's a little bit better. Alright. Now I'm going to do my foundation. This is not working the way I wanted it to, guys. I do apologize. I was trying to put my camera a different way, and it just isn't working the way that I had wanted it to. There, that's a little bit better now. It's more at my face level here. Alright, now that we went through all that, I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation on. And I am using Wet n Wild foundation. I have yet to get Hard Candy foundation, but I will because I want to test it out. And I actually also have in the mail on its way, I have Younique mascara, the Epic 3D mascara coming in the mail. So we'll see how that goes. And I went and bought myself a little spongy thing. I've never used one of these little beauty blenders before, so it does seem to kind of blend it a little bit better though. Only thing is with this, I noticed you're gonna need more product than what you normally have. Like what I normally put on my face is what I have right now. And it doesn't seem to be spreading as much as it does when I do it with a brush. So see, like, I don't have any stuff here, right over here. So I'm going to need to take more product and put it like right here on my face. It's definitely not covering like I wanted it, like I want it to. dokie then. Oh, sorry if I just lagged a little bit. I don't know why it did that. I noticed the last time I did my makeup, I forgot to do like over by my ear, so it looked really funny. My ears are red right now, but are you laughing at me? Alright. That's done. The only other bad thing is now, like, my beauty blender is, like, really dirty. And it's got, like, brownish colored stuff on there. Okay. Now to my powder. And I put this on my face because it just kind of helps seal the foundation, I guess, in my opinion. It just helps it look more smooth. But, I mean, for overall, like, this foundation does cover pretty well. I mean, I normally have, like, a reddish tint to my cheeks, and I don't anymore, so. And some people, when they do their foundation, put on their eyelids as well. I didn't because where I already put eyeshadow primer and I put eyelid concealer. You know, I don't want to put too much on my eye because then that's just going to create too many layers. Alright. And the brush that I was just using is by e.l.f. and it's the Total Face brush that I was using for my pressed powder. Alright. Josie, here's the part you're looking forward to. So today I'm going to go with, like I said, it's kind of like a fallish inspired theme. I mean, I don't have exactly like orangey colors, but I'm going to go with kind of a brownish, like copper look. So, just gotta get my eyeshadow brushes out here. Alright. So, to start off with, gotta clean off my brush, sorry. So I don't want any product left on it when I go to do the new stuff. I don't yet have, like, brush cleaner, but I will get some. Okay, so to start off with, I'm gonna take this kind of tannish, more neutral color from Comfort Zone palette by Wet n Wild, which is kind of the closest to natural skin tone that you're going to get. And this is going to be just kind of like my base coat and my transition coat. Or, yeah, color. And I just tap off just the excess, like the little bit on the top there, so that when you put it on, it's not like really powdery. like I said, you're probably not really going to see this color because it's more of a nude color, a skin tone. Which for your transition shade, you're going to want a lighter shade of the kind of color scheme that you're going for. Because up here you're going to put a lighter color, almost like a highlighter, and then you're going to want it to kind of transition from that into a light color, and then you're going to have a darker color on your crease. And then for me, I do a lighter color right here because I have hooded eyelids. But if you don't have hooded eyelids, you definitely can either put a lighter color on, or you can put, you know, a medium tone color on your eyelid. But you don't really want dark colors on your eyelid, just because it's gonna make it look more sunken down. Okay, so now that I have that as like my base coat and my transition color, I'm going to take this color by Hard Candy, Fierce Effects, in the color Soft and Sultry 896. It's a really pretty kind of like, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like a coppery color. It's very pretty. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my brush. And again, I'm going to tap off the excess. And you're going to try to kind of make like a V shape, kind of, right there. Jeez. Well, I managed to get some on my nose, guys. That's why you tap excess off. That's why you do that. Now I'm just going to have to fix my nose here. And by no means am I a professional makeup artist, so I am going to make mistakes because I don't do this professionally. Most of the time when you see me do my makeup on these videos, this is like I'm doing it for the day. Yes, well, I'm doing my makeup later than I normally do, just because I kind of was running errands and stuff like that today. And if you have hooded eyelids like me, you're going to want to bring this darker color up just a little bit higher than you think you would normally, because when you have your eyes open, you want people to be able to see that, and that's going to help your crease to kind of look more sunken in, so it doesn't look like you have as creased eyelids as you do. I mean, as hooded. You want to bring it up higher, but you don't want to bring it so high that like it's way up here, because you still are going to put a lighter color right here. Alright. Now that that's done, I'm going to take I'm just gonna try to clean my brush off a little bit. It's okay to have a little bit of the same color that you already had, but you don't want too much of it because then it's gonna kind of I've got the same color on there. So this stuff is really like pigmented and powdery because I'm doing this and it's like flying off my eyelid and onto my nose. Alright, now this color that I'm taking is Heart and Soul number 895. It's Fierce Effects. It's like a blackish kind of silvery color. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it kind of right here just because I want to give my eye like a definer and I don't want it to just be like light brown, dark brown. Just to kind of give you an idea, I just tap that off and like that's how like pigmented that is. And mixing this black color with this copper color, if you put just the right amount on, it's actually going to make this look like more like a dark brown instead of a black. Don't know why this isn't going on the way I wanted it to. Yeah, see, for some reason this eye always goes on darker than this eye. Alright, now that you kind of have that, you're going to want to... This stuff is amazing, but like, look at my finger, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but like, it literally is like covered in eyeshadow. So you will want to be really careful because like I have it all over my nose. So I'm going to have to reblend, I'm going to have to reapply foundation to that. That's bad. Pretty, but it goes everywhere. Alright, now I'm just going to take... See, like I even got it all over, oh my word, this is bad. All over my brushes. I'm just going to take this brush, it doesn't really have a name, I just call it my blender brush, and I'm just going to kind of sweep this in towards the center. I'm going to do the same thing with this. See, now it looks more like a dark brown. It doesn't really look black. And then I'm just going to take this brush right here, and I'm going to blend this out. so it's not as bam in your face. This is bad. All right. That's kind of done. Well, it is pretty much done. Put this away, put that away. Alright, now for my my highlighter, I'm going to use this brush right. I'm going to use this brush instead. Clean it off a little bit. This is an illuminating palette, but I didn't really have any other like eyeshadow. So you can see the color right there. I have to reblend that. But I don't really have any like eyeshadow color that is lighter than what I've already put on. So I'm going to take this color right here from my Wet n Wild illuminating palette, and I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to put it right here on my eye. I'm actually gonna, ooh, maybe that's not a good idea. I have to use this. No, that's not gonna work. This is not working for me. Because my fingers are all covered in the other eyeshadow color. I can't use my fingers, so I'm gonna have to use my brush. Alright, and then I'm going to take this sucker right here again, and I'm just going to kind of try to blend that in a little bit, but not too much because I don't want to lose that bright color. So that is pretty much my fallish themed my eyeshadow color. Like I said, I didn't really have a variety of like orangey colors or anything, so if you'll give me just a moment, I gotta fix this black part of my nose. Again. There. Hopefully we don't have to do this again. Okay, I don't know if I was gonna use this kind of brownish color, but I don't know if I want to do that because I don't want to go too brown. You know, it is a pretty color though. I just want there to be some kind of like definition on my eyes. So I'm going to sharpen my regular pencil that I use for my eyeliner. I'm not too keen personally on liquid eyeliners just because I have a hard time applying them. Just because like my hand, like I can't always do a straight line. And with liquid eyeliner, like if you mess up, it shows. Before I do that, I'll do my other top eyelid, and then I will move on to my bottom eyelid. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white eyeshadow crayon, because I don't have white eyeliner, which someday I will, but I don't right now, and I'm just going to put it on my waterline. And what this is going to do is it's just simply going to make my eyes look bigger, because I have really small eyes. So putting this here will actually just kind of brighten my eyes and make them look bigger. Then I'm going to take my black eyeliner and I'm going to do it underneath my white line to again make my eyes look bigger than what they really are. I mean, you don't want to bring it like way down here, but there. So in this, like, you can still see the white, so it makes my eyes look bigger and brighter, but I have a bottom eyeliner, so it doesn't look like I just have white down there and I look pale and sick. So next step is my mascara. And so far, my favorite mascara that I've tried is the e.l.f. mascara. I really do like it. What the? So, I don't know how I did it, but I got makeup down there. Yeah, laugh it up, you guys. Today is not going so well. Alright. Now, back to my mascara. Oh, jeez. Like, for real, guys, look at that. Do you see the difference from when I before put it on? And that's one time taking this out of that bottle and doing both of my top lashes. I have a harder time doing my bottom lashes because they're so tiny. The mascara really is good. And this mascara really is not that expensive, you guys. I want to say maybe I got it from the Christmas tree shop for, I don't know, maybe $6. And what makes it even better is it's cruelty-free. It works, it's cruelty-free, and it's cheap. I really like it. Like I said, you can't really see my bottom lashes because I really don't have any. But this stuff does work good to bring out what little bit of lashes on the bottom that I do have. Like, I don't know if you can really see them, but they are there, I promise. Alright, now that is done. So, my eyes are complete. I put kind of like a shimmery brown. You can't really, there's a darker brown here going in from the corner of my eye. And I have a lighter color that I put on the inside of my eyelid to bring more attention to here and not over here. And I also put the same lighter color up here on my brow bone. So now I'm going to do my blush, and I don't really have kind of like a fall color for my blush. All I have, the brush just fell out. All I have is like this kind of like mauve color, kind of like a reddish brownish color. It is Wet n Wild in the color Mellow Wine. And I gotta get my blush brush out. So I'm just gonna put a little bit right. You've got to be kidding me. Do I have makeup right there? Oh my word, I do. What is going on today? Good gravy. This is bad, guys. I'm definitely having an off day with my makeup. I'm just getting makeup all over myself and all over the place. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, moving on to my blush. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here, and a lot of people, when they do their blush and they do their bronzer, they put it straight down, like to the corner of their mouth, and you don't want to do that. I mean, they don't put it all the way to the corner of their mouth, but they put it in that direction. And you don't want to do that. You want to put it down like this and kind of curl it in a little bit to the apple of your eye. So when you smile, see the apple? Like that? You want it to go with that so it lifts your cheeks up and it doesn't make your cheeks look like they're way down to your lip. And with blush, it only takes a little bit because you only want like that kind of hint of blush. You don't want to look like, honestly, you don't want to look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. And if you want to know kind of where you start, you put your two fingers here, and where this finger ends is kind of where you'll start. So you kind of go like this. Amanda. Okay, so see, looking straight ahead, you can't really see this side because my bones are different structure, but you can kind of see, you see a reddish tint, but it's not like, whoa, she got slapped in the face. So, and then kind of what I do, what I do after that, after I put this away in my 5 million drawers of makeup, is, because I'm trying to go for a fall look, that fallish kind of orangey kind of thing. Like, I don't really have orangey colors, and you don't really want orange on your face, but I have more copper colors, so I'm going to put a little bit of this color right here, just a little bit, right above here, kind of above where I put my blush. And when you put this on, you don't want to bring it past where your blush ended. You want to kind of end it at the same place. And then after, you're going to I'm trying to figure out which brush I want to use here. I'm just going to use this. This is a Wet n Wild brush, and I'm just going to take this and I'm going to blend the two things together, kind of. Again, not going way down here. My hair is doing something funky today. I tell you what. Okay. Now that's done, and I don't know if you can see, you got kind of like a glittery, tannish kind of tint. And this stuff up here is not from what I just put on. It's actually from my eyeshadow. So anybody who's considering maybe buying hard candy eyeshadow, the powdery stuff, like the Fierce Effects, I will say it works really well. It goes on well. You can see it. But it kind of like flies everywhere and you get it all over the place. Okay. Now lastly, I'm going to put a little bit of primer on my lips. Just because for me personally, I get really dry and cracked lips, especially in the winter, so for me, putting a little bit of primer on is going to help to keep the lip gloss color from really showing my creases and stuff and my cracks. Yeah, you're supposed to have your lips dry, and I just licked my lips. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to take my finger and just blend it in. Because before I was putting it on like lipstick, and then it was like when I put my actual lip color on, you could see white up here, and it looked really bad. So now I'm just going to put a little bit on. And then I'm using this color for my fall lip color, which I think is really pretty. It's like a copperish orangey color. So we'll see how this goes. And I'm going to need my mirror for this. This is a really pretty color, guys. You can see where my lips are already starting to get dry. And I find that if you take your applicator, and you do kind of, if you outline your lips first, it'll be easier to kind of fill it in. This is a really pretty color, guys. I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit of a second layer on just to fill in any spots that I might have missed. And see, it went and messed up right there. And there you are. This is like, oh, see, my lips are so, like, they're shaped so weird. I have the weirdest shaped lips. Hi, Misty. Ugh. such weird lips. I have such weird lips. But anyways, I have like a million drawers of makeup here. There we go. Anywho, that's my fallish themed look. Got my kind of shimmery copper eyeshadow, my orangey lip color. I have like a brownish reddish kind of color for blush. And now I'm going to put on my setting spray. So, woo! I think I might have sprayed a little too much with that. But anyways, everyone have a good night. I am going to go stuff my face with dinner. And I hope everyone is safe and has a great night.